Welcome to this class, e-learning. Now that we've done with at the airport and on the plane, once the plane lands, بالسلامة إن شاء الله, this is track 3, going through customs. Useful words. أول حاجة, this is a customs officer, ضابط الجمرك. However, in the photograph, he is looking at your passport, at your ID, which means that he could be also the immigration officer, اللي هو ضابط الهجرة والجوازات. This is a passport which is used as an ID. ID is short for identification, تعريف, exactly like your university ID card. This is an ID card or passport or whatever it is. This is a suitcase, but it seems that this guy is just like me. He doesn't know how to pack it properly because many of the clothes are popping out. This is a backpack, which is very convenient. Instead of carrying something in your hand, it will free your hands to do whatever you want to do. This is hand luggage, which is allowed on the plane. However, it has certain measurement and it has a certain weight. I guess in most airlines, the maximum weight of a hand luggage, which could accompany you in the cabin, is 7 kilograms. And sometimes in some airports, you'll find a basket. And there is a sign on the basket that says, if your handbag doesn't fit here, then this would not be accepted as hand luggage, size-wise, if it doesn't fit into the basket. These are firearms, which is like handguns, and of course these are prohibited. Some airlines would not even accept toy guns if there is a little kid with a toy gun, because many of the passengers wouldn't really be able to differentiate between a toy gun or a real gun. And someone may hijack the plane. Now this is a new word. You have to keep on writing down. Hijack, يعني يخطف الطيارة with a toy gun. These are, or this is a metal detector. You have to take away your keys. You have to take, sometimes you have to take off your belt. Or if you have anything that is made out of metal in your pockets, like a Swiss knife or a nail clipper or whatever. A body scanner, it scans your body because sometimes you might be hiding something like under the shirt, or a packet of cigarettes. This should be checked as well for narcotics. A carton of cigarettes. Now, you shouldn't be smoking, but the thing is that when you are allowed into a country, there is a maximum limit on the number of or the weight of tobacco that you can bring in. Like 2 cartons of cigarettes, 100 grams of pipe tobacco, or whatever. These are bottle of spirits. I don't know really why they call it spirits, even in Arabic, مشروبات روحية. But the thing is that we don't want to have anything to do with that because haram يعني. Eh? Now, extra words. Luggage. All the bags that you can take with you when you travel abroad. On many airlines, especially those that are flying to Europe, like Alitalia of Italy, Air France of France, British Airways, or whatever, you're allowed 20 kilograms. And they could make you pay if you go overboard, if you go, like, say, 2 or 3 kilograms. Some of their employees are really not as friendly as those who come from the East or the Middle East. Exotic species. This is a plant. نادرة. يعني دي مش متلاقيهاش بقى فتستوردها بقى. A plant, an animal or an insect that is taken from its native habitat. Native habitat يعني المكان اللي هي متعودة عليه، بتعيش فيه، البيئة الصالحة لنموها. habitat كلمة لاتينية أصلا معناها المعيشة. From its native habitat into another country. يعني if you're taking this exotic species from one place, from one country to another. Now, if you are taking goods illegally, عكس legal, زود لها البريفكس illegal يعني غير شرعية. If you are taking goods illegally into another country, then you are smuggling. بتقوم بعملية التهريب. If you take too many presents, and or in the case of cigarettes and tobacco, if you take more than what is allowed, then you might pay tax or duty, الضريبة. Because this is why they call it a tax-free shop or a duty-free shop, because the tax is levied. You do not pay the tax, you do not pay the duty اللي هي بمعنى الجمرك مش بمعنى الواجب. duty يعني واجب، الواجبات في العمل مثلا. Money you pay to the government for certain goods, like cigarettes and whatever. A duty-free shop in Bahrain, the duty-free shop, you can spend 1 hour or maybe an hour and a half just walking around, trying all the different eau de colognes, perfumes, يعني, having lunch or dinner at any of the restaurants. A shop in an airport. هي مش shop يعني it's like a mall. A shop in an airport where you can buy goods at a cheaper price because you do not have to pay tax on them. قولوا الحمد لله ان انتوا عايشين في البحرين. The difference between the duty free shop and the market is يعني يمكن كمان في بعض الأحيان the market, if you buy it at the mall, it will be cheaper than the duty free shop. But the thing is, it is not the same case in the United States, and it's not the same case in Europe. Duty free shops are much cheaper than if you buy any good in the market. VAT كلنا تعرفنا عليها في بداية سنة 2019 اللي هي 5%. Value added tax. دي ضريبة. A tax that is added to the price of goods or services. Meaning that if you see something that you like in a shop and it sells for 100 dinars, what you will pay is not 100. What you will pay would be most probably 105. Now this 5 dinars doesn't end up in the bank account of the retailer. مش ديبنهامز اللي هياخدها، مش مطعم مثلا كوكوز اللي هياخدها، لا. The government. لأن هنا مكتوب أهو a tax that is added to the price of goods. It is sent at the end of the month, deposited in a government account. Declare يعني يعلن عن. If you have something to declare, you have goods that you must pay tax on. And this is why there is a green line and a red line. Green line, well, we will trust you. If you say I don't have anything, أهلا بيكم مرحبا تفضل حيا الله مني أنا عدي من الأخضر. However, they could check anyone who's passing through the green line if they suspect يعني يشتبهوا that he might be carrying something that is either illegal or something that he has to pay tax upon. If you have something, now be honest and go through the red line and declare. أعلن عن. What is it that you are carrying? ويمكن whatever you are carrying could be allowed into the country without tax. Green channel, Allah, ده جات اهي. Green channel. You walk through this area in an airport. If you have nothing to declare, red channel يعني القناة، بس معنى هنا هتعدي من الممر اللي فيه فوق من فوق كده علامة حمراء. Something to declare هيتكتب عليه مثلا. You walk through this area in an airport if you have something to declare. Banned goods. ban هو الفعل. ban معناها يمنع منعا باتا. And this is why one of the, if not the most famous sun shades, sun spectacles is Ray-Ban. What you call Ray-Ban. Ray-Ban دي متولدة من Ray-Ban. Because it bans the rays. Rays يعني الأشعة. Which rays? The rays of the sun. But the Ray-Ban sunglasses, they ban the rays of the sun. Quite a name. The name explains actually what is it. انتوا أكيد خدتوها في الماركتينج. Sometimes the name explains the nature of the product. تقدرش تسمي نوع من أنواع السيريالز بتاعت الكورن فليكس والحاجات دي الصبح Ray-Ban. لا. تقدرش تسمي بطارية Ray-Ban. سميها انرجايزر مثلا. Anyway, banned goods are goods that you can't bring into a country. like for example drugs, guns and explosives. ده شيء طبيعي يعني. ودراجز بالمناسبة مش معناها فقط ناركوتكس اللي هي المخدرات. دراجز could mean أدوية. في أدوية ممنوعة هنا إن هي تتباع over the counter. over the counter يعني without a physician's prescription. في بعض البلدان you cannot go and buy a drug over the counter من الصيدلي كده unless you have a prescription. prescription يعني روشتة، تصريح من الطبيب المعالج. restricted goods. restricted يعني ممنوعة، عليها حظر. goods that have controls over the quantity يا إما من ناحية الكمية you can bring in. like for example some food products. غالبا يعني how can we know that the food that you're bringing into the country doesn't carry any viruses or any diseases. some animal products, some plants تكون مضرة برضو بالبيئة مش عايزين نزرعها عندنا هنا. some souvenirs made from endangered species. souvenirs يعني تذكارات. made from endangered species يعني معمولة من endangered يعني في خطر. species اللي هي أنواع مختلفة من الحيوانات مثلا ولا حاجة. like my uncle used to travel much to Africa, but this was back a long time ago. And he has at home 2 huge elephant tusks. يعني أنياب فيل نابين جنب بعض كده، ارتفاع الواحد فيهم يمكن 50 سنتي ولا حاجة. I wish I could take them out of Egypt and sell them anywhere because you can sell them for a large amount of money, but the thing is that you can't. Why couldn't you? لأن خلاص ممنوع بيع العاج دلوقتي في بلدان كثيرة، ما كانش كل بلدان العالم. Because in order to get the عاج، العاج اللي هو إيه؟ ebony، E-B-O-N-Y، ivory، I-V-O-R-Y، العاج والأبانوس، أصابع البيانو، مش كده؟ فايفوري معناها العاج. حتى في أغنية شهيرة اسمها ebony and ivory بتتكلم عن أصابع البيانو، أو إن الأبارتهايد لو تفتكروا التفرقة العنصرية. Why don't people all live in peace together regardless of their color. anyway دول بيذبحوا الفيل عشان ياخدوا الايفوري اللي هو العاج ماله. the thing is that we will kill the elephant, we will slaughter the elephant. slaughter يعني الذبح in order to get his tusks. استنوا طبعا ما يروح لدكتور الأسنان ويخلعه له. anyway dialogue with the customer with the customs officer. هقفل بقى أنا دلوقتي علشان السايز، أنا ما أعرفش السايز وصل لحد كام الحين. but anyway خلونا نقراها بسرعة ما نجرب. Hi, could you put your bag on the table please? Yes, sure. يجي لك السؤال إيه بقى أنت في سنة رابعة؟ Why? Why did the customs officer ask the traveler, the passenger, Peter, the visitor, whatever يعني, to put his bag on the table in order to check it علشان يفحصها. Would you mind opening it for me غالبا عشان ما تتهموش بعد كده ان هو اللي حط لك فيها الحاجة. You open it yourself. يمكن فيها قفل مثلا. Did you pack it yourself؟ عشان لو لقينا فيها حاجة ممنوعة if we find something that is prohibited ما تقولش ايه ده I don't know Allah what is this is not mine. But did you pack it yourself؟ هل انت اللي وضبت الشنطة بنفسك؟ Yes I did. Where have you مثلا in from؟ flown in from يعني جاي منين؟ New York City. Is this your first time in the UK? Yes. Is there anyone else with you? Eating with you? Drinking with you? تشخشخ مخك. Traveling with you? No. Can I see your passport please? Yes. Here you are. دي يعني كده. Customs officer قال لي بعد كده Okay, and what's the purpose of your visit? I am visiting some friends and relatives. خدتوها في 101 سياحة زيارة الأقارب والأصدقاء. And how long do you plan to stay? Most probably he's asking this question because he's going to issue him an entry visa based on the number of days. قال له 15 days. خليك كريم واديله شهر يا أخي، اديله 20 يوم. يمكن يمد علشان يتبسط. Where will you be staying? At my uncle's house. Have you got anything to declare? No, I don't think so. I mean, I've got this bottle of whiskey ده تروح النار بعدين. But I got it in the duty free shop. That's alright, that's within your duty free allowance. ظاهر حجمها مش كبير قوي يعني. Okay, you can go now. Enjoy your stay. Thanks. حتة حلوة يعني. Customs officer بس لازم يكون عنده he has this attitude of welcoming guests because this is a visitor. Most probably he is a foreigner. He's from another country. Show them 102. Show them 102 تفتكروها hospitality كرم الضيافة. Enjoy your stay. اديله كده كلمة حلوة إن شاء الله تستانس ويانا تستمتع بالزيارة. هلا بيك مرحبا.